Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're filming a new makeup releases video. This is episode 7 of 2022. I'm so excited. So if you want to talk about some hot new makeup releases, then just keep watching. Okay, I think today's episode is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because I ended up filming my new makeup releases video kind of late last week. My new makeup releases episode 6 went up on like a Thursday, and oh my gosh, I was like, there are so many new makeup releases. I'm gonna have nothing to talk about on Monday, but guess what? I was not disappointed. There's quite a few things that came up over the weekend that we can discuss, so I'm really excited about this week's video. Also, just want to remind you guys that my 2021 eyeshadow palette ranking video went up on Saturday, so if you haven't seen that, please go ahead and check out that video. It's about an hour long. It's actually over an hour long. So if you like long videos, if you like eyeshadow palettes, that's definitely one for you to check out. I'll try and remember to link it for you guys. Otherwise, you should be able to find it pretty quick. And now let's get into some new makeup releases. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the new collection from Lethal Cosmetics. So I had mentioned that they were sneak peeking a collection in last week's episode. And on Saturday, they announced the Night Flower collection. So this is a collection with a few different pieces. They have the Night Flower palette. This is 12 brand new eyeshadows, including 6 mattes, 2 classic metallics, 1 duochrome, and 3 multichromes in an all-new budget-friendly formula. Available pre-assembled, or you can do the build your own palette or as singles. So the pre-assembled palette is 52 euros, that's $50. The single shadows range from $6 for the mattes to $9 for the metallics and multichromes. So that's really cool. I think that is a little bit more of a lower price point. And just so you guys know, I do have a non-affiliate code with Lethal Cosmetics. So if you want to save a little bit more money, you can use my code. And then there's also 4 brand new Side FX gel liners. I'm so excited for these shades. So there's a shade called Harmony, which is a really pretty periwinkle blue. There's also a shade called Melody, which is like a really rich mauve shade. Fidelity is a rich purple. Oh my gosh, when I saw the swatch of that color, I was so impressed. It was the most beautiful eggplant purple shade. And then Polarity is a deep blue with light blue reflex, and all of these will retail for $15.50 each. I love the 4 colors they chose, and I really like their Side FX gel liners. I used to use them in my waterline all the time, and now I'm kind of going through a gel pencil phase, but I always switch things up, so I am so excited for those new shades. And then they have 3 duochrome magnetic highlighters. So there's a shade called Atomic, which is a gold and red, Halo, which is a green and blue, and then Stellar, which is a blue and violet. And those are going to be $20 each. And then the Cardboard Compact is going to be sold separately. That's going to be $3. So the highlighter will be $23 if you want it in the compact. Yeah, we got a chatty girl with us. And this collection is launching Saturday, February 26th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 9 a.m. Central Time. And I will make a post on my community tab when the collection goes live, or a little before it goes live, just so you guys don't forget to pick anything up if you are interested. Next, I wanted to talk about all this new stuff that Profusion just launched. Now, I don't talk about Profusion all the time, but they're definitely one of my favorite drugstore brands. So they've launched the Soft Matte Liquid Blush. I want one of these so bad. They're $6 each, and there's 5 different shades, and they look so beautiful. They also have 5 Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tints, and again, very wearable shades. They also launched these palettes called the Blooming Hues, and there are 6 shades of these. I did see some of these at my local Walmart, but there is a pressed glitter in them, so I decided not to pick any of those up. And then they launched the Bright Lights Pastel Liners, and there's 3 shades of those. There's a white, a mint, and a lavender. So these are so cute for springtime. They also launched 2 pigment-based eyeshadow primers. So there's a white one and there's a neutral one. So I am definitely tempted. I did add these to a basket, but the shipping was like $8 or something. And so I decided to pass, and I'm going to wait to see if they do a better price on shipping. Maybe they'll do like free shipping or something. So I'm just gonna wait it out, or maybe if I see them at my local Walmart, I'll grab them. But those blushes look so pretty. I love the colors. Next we have a new launch from Nabla. This is their Read My Minds palette. So it says it's 16 innovative shades, and basically the palette is designed so you can use it as quads. And this is launching February 23rd on Ulta's website. I don't know if this is going to come to Ulta. I'm going to guess it will come to Ulta. But honestly, I was thinking about Nabla the other day when I was doing my ranking videos, because I think they only launched the two palettes, the Analog and something else last year, and I was wondering, like, what happened to Nabla? We haven't really heard from them. And then of course they announced this palette, and it's really cute, but to me it's like a big neutral palette, and I really just don't need an eyeshadow palette right now. There's a few that are on their way to me. There's other palettes that are launching that I have my eye on. So this one is really pretty and interesting, but I just don't really love the shades in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. Next we have a palette from Tammy Tanuka. This is called Black Glove, and it says the palette will be available by the end of the week, so that was 2 days ago, so it should be available. This is a really interesting color story. It kind of has like a BDSM vibe to it in the marketing, and it looks like maybe some of these shades are multi-chromes or like really heavy duochromes. She really does such beautiful color stories, but I will say that since the palettes are coming from overseas, it just takes a little while to get to you. And if I didn't have a eyeshadow palette collection as large as the one I do have, and maybe I was really into this type of, you know, indie eyeshadow palettes, I would have the patience for it. But I'm gonna pass, but it does look really pretty. Like, I'm looking at all the swatches of this palette, and there's a shade called Peak, and it's the shade 115, and it's like inspired by Passion, and it has the most beautiful red to gold shift to it. It's absolutely stunning. So yeah, it looks really beautiful, just something I'm not so hyped about. Next is this palette from Hindash. So this is the second chapter in Hindash Cosmetics that features his innovative gradient pressed pigments, vegan, high performance, ultra blendable, zero fallout, skin flattering shades, buildable for face and eyes, made to mix or wear alone as a full monochromatic look, never muddy, second skin feel, inspired by my love of monochromatic color stories in art and exploring themes of total euphoria and heartbreak. I'm really excited for this. I wish they would announce the launch date, but the first palette they launched wasn't as exciting to me. This one speaks to me a little bit more, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I know my friend Kara loves the first palette that they launched, so I'm very, 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 very excited to get my hands on this palette. Let me know if you guys are interested in a review. I mean, I know I'm interested in trying the brand, but I would love to hear feedback on if any of these palettes I'm talking about today is something you're interested in seeing on my channel. It really helps me out to know what you guys want to see, because that way I can invest my money in the smartest way possible. Next, we have the launch of the Culture collection by Juvia's Place. So this is already out, and there is a big palette and some duochrome like liquid shadows. So I don't think they've ever done liquid shadows like this. It does say that they do not crack and they're easy to apply. I'm not usually a fan of liquid eyeshadows. I think they're fun, but it's nothing I really need in my collection. Now, as far as the Culture palette goes, it looks like it's one of the biggest eyeshadow palettes Juvia's Place has ever done. It looks like it's already sold out. So let's see here. It says it is an extension of their Wahala series, and it's a stunning burst of color, celebrate the vibrancy of African culture. And I am so conflicted about this palette. I saw this palette on Ohema's channel, and she did a really pretty eye look with it, but in the pictures that are from the Juvia's Place page, it looks like there's a really deep blue shade and a really deep green shade in this palette. But when Ohema showed it on her channel, it just looked like a bunch of mid-tone colors in a giant palette. Like, it was very mid-tone to the point where I'm not really sure somebody with a very deep skin tone would be able to create like very deepened up looks with this palette. And I personally do like to have a few deepening up shades, especially when it comes to colorful palettes. I like to have deeper colorful mattes also included in the palette. So I don't know, I'm usually one of those people that like buys anything Juvia's Place comes out with, but this one's making me take a little bit of a step back and really think about whether I want to buy it or not. It's so big, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm just unsure about what to do with this type of palette. So yeah, I did see kind of comments going both ways when I posted this on my community tab, because I was looking for feedback from you guys, and a lot of you said that you weren't gonna buy from Juvia's Place anymore, and then the rest of the people that commented hadn't really heard of what was going on with Juvia's Place. I don't necessarily know that I want to like talk about it, because I haven't really made up my mind about how I feel, like if it's, you know, something that's like this is the final straw. I don't think that's the way I'm leaning, but I'm just unsure. I just feel like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what the right thing to say is. I don't know what the answer is. So I will just watch and see. And I'm so curious to see what other people think of this palette, because yeah, the only video I saw was Ohema, and I just, you know, obviously she's super talented at makeup, so she's gonna make anything look good, but I just wasn't super blown away by the shadows and the look that came out of the palette, which again, I don't think has anything to do with her. I was just, I don't know. Next is the palette from Sugar Drizzle. I saw this and I thought it was so cute. This is called the Dragonfly Warrior palette, and this is launching on the 26th, which is a Saturday. And I just really like this color story. It's super duper pretty. I actually ended up being a total sucker and ordering 2 of their palettes from the restock that they had this past Saturday. I bought the Flamingo palette and I bought the Butterfly palette. They had some palettes that were misprints that were available for purchase, so I figured I'd just grab it and try it out. Next, I already talked about this launch, but then they ended up delaying the launch or the pre-order. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover Collection. So it's super duper cute. You can buy everything separate, or you can purchase this all in a bundle. But they said, oh goodness, okay, 2 days ago they said they have less than 100 left. So maybe they're all gone now. Let me just check and see. I do have a code with Unearthly Cosmetics if you want to purchase anything. Okay, so it looks like the bundle and the palette individually are both sold out. So I guess we don't have too much to talk about there. But they have the highlighter and the blushes available still, as well as the shade called Cupid, which is a lip gloss. It's a pink with golden sparkles. So I think I'm supposed to be getting that collection in PR. I haven't seen anything yet. I will definitely buy it with my own money if I don't end up getting it in PR. I really hope that it comes, because I didn't buy it because I thought I was going to get it in PR. So, okay, so let's look at Trend Mood here. We have the newest collection from Hermes. This is the Plein Air collection, filled with everything you need to achieve a radiant complexion, including the complexion balm for $77 in different shades. The hydrating blend provides a natural glow for up to 8 hours. Apply onto the forehead, temples, cheekbones, and chin. Then gently blend all over the face with the fingertips for a second skin effect. You can add more layers for more coverage to correct redness, blemishes for all skin types. This sounds like a great like no makeup kind of deal, and that's just not my style of makeup, so it's going to be an easy pass on that. And then it looks like there's maybe like a powder that they're coming out with, so that looks really interesting. I do have the Hermes highlighter that they launched last year, and I really like it, but I don't really buy like all luxury makeup. I like to pick out a few pieces, and then those are just like special pieces in my collection. So I'm going to be passing on that. Next, we have the Keiko Friends and MAC Cosmetics collection. This is basically some Glow Play lip balms in different shades, and this is available in Asia. I think the Glow Play lip balms look so pretty, but I'm really not interested in purchasing them because I have plenty of lip balms. I really like the blush formula, so I'm assuming the lip balms are really good too. So if you're in the market for a good lip balm, maybe you want to check that out. Next, we have some interesting news. So Fenty Beauty is going to be launching on February 27th at Ulta, and I think people are really excited anytime a brand that's available at Sephora comes to Ulta, because then you can use your Ulta points, which, hey, I really like shopping at Sephora as well, but if you can get dollars off your purchase, that's always a wonderful thing. I will say some of my favorite products from Fenty are their foundation. I love their bronzers. Their cream blushes are really nice. I'll go ahead and leave a link to the Ulta website and Fenty on my page, so if you guys are interested in shopping, I will make a small commission on that. Next is the new HD Skin Undetectable Longwear Foundation from Makeup Forever. I actually did end up getting this one in store, so I'm wearing it today. I actually picked out the shade online and my husband grabbed this for me, so I think I misjudged the shade. I picked the shade 3 in 48, which is a tan skin tone with a neutral undertone, but I think it's still a little bit dark on me, and the shade also oxidized on me. I think this foundation is more suitable for oily skin. I feel like right now it's so like dry here and it's so wintry that it's a little too cold for me. Next, we have a new sunscreen from Tatcha. This is a hyaluronic acid and niacinamide silk sunscreen from their Silk Canvas line. And honestly, I have a Tatcha sunscreen that I bought like years ago, and I never really used it that much. I bought the Super Goop sunscreen, but I really never go anywhere, so I haven't really delved into sunscreen recently, so I'm not really interested in that. Next, we have this new Physicians Formula collection. So it's called the Bread and Butter, and there's a Let's Toast highlighter, a strawberry jam blush, and a bread and butter bronzer, and also a watermelon sugar lip gloss. I mean, this is super duper cute. I think the blush is so cute. If I see that in person and it looks like it might work with my skin tone, I might actually grab that. But otherwise, it's nothing that I'm like gonna place a separate like online order for, if you know what I mean. And then we have a new collection launching from Merit Beauty. This is a signature lip lightweight lipstick for $26, and there are 8 shades coming in the range. I think I'm getting a few of these in PR, so yeah, keep an eye out. I'll definitely make sure I swatch them and show them to you guys. Okay friends, that is everything for this week's new makeup releases video. I am so excited. I'm actually working on a 3 or 4 looks video with a new palette that just came into my collection. I also have the Clarity Bloom palette that's heading my way. We have that Merit stuff I said was coming. The Kaleidos collection should be here hopefully soon. I've got the It's Belle collection coming my way, and yeah, I think those are some of the new things you can expect on my channel soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, don't forget to check out my 2021 eyeshadow palette rankings video. That went live on Saturday, and if you haven't checked it out yet, I would really appreciate it if you guys could give it a watch and leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And same for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye guys!